Good morning, Neera ji. How are you? Welcome to my channel.
Good morning.
So I want you to first introduce yourself and tell everyone what you do, where are you from?
Okay. I'm Neera Mathur. I'm from Jaipur and I'm an educationist. I've been a school leader for long years. Uh, Teaching was my passion and I still love to teach if I get a chance to teach. But yes, now I'm retired. I'm leading a retired life, post focusing, spending more time with the family. And of course, I feel that is also important because all those years that I was working, it was used to be like leaving home early in the morning and coming back late with lots of work to do at
Definitely.
home.
Yes.
So, of course, I did everything that was required for the children and for the family, but still, I always had that regret that I don't have enough time for the children and for the family. So now I'm taking it easy. I spend time with my children, with my family, and there's so much to do in the house. So this
Definitely.
is also a full-time job. It's not like one is ever free and wailing,
Yes.
or you just feel that you're wasting your time. It's not like that. It's all
Absolutely.
very, very constructive work.
Yeah, so I want to tell my audience also that Neera ji is being very modest. She has been a principal of a very reputed school in Jaipur, Savai Mansingh Vidyalaya, and also have won national award from the President of India. So welcome, Neera ji, and it is so humble to have you in my sessions. And I want to ask you that how your association with my programs, with my academy started, where how it brought you to the sessions. What were your issues or your challenges for which you came?
Uh, Initially, you had invited me for your law of attraction
Yes.
session, which I have read the book Secret, and I wanted to know more as to how you're going to bring the whole concept forward. So I attended your session,
Hmm.
and then you introduced to your programs which later at that moment probably I did not find time, or I thought the timings were not suiting me. Then I had a fall and I broke my knee. There's a fracture in my knee. uh, yes, it takes its own time, but then I again came across you were informing me about your program, so I attended your boot camp, I suppose it was,
Yes.
um, about Ho'oponopono prayer. Uh, and then I joined that full 11-day program
Yes.
and practiced it
Hmm.
as you suggested. And I did see a change in the sense I was very steadily improving. Uh, there was good improvement in my knee. I started walking because the doctor asked me to start walking in less than a month of my fracture. And also the whole idea, the concept of mind shift,
Hmm.
that was very important to even see any change in your life.
Hmm.
I used to react quite a lot. I used to be emotionally not so stable in the sense, in those that time I used to sort of trying to say something, or I'm trying to explain something to somebody, and I used to become emotional. I
Hmm.
was in tears for many times.
Yeah.
And I thought, what kind of weakness there is in me that, I want to say something, and uh, even before I can complete, I become emotional. And not that the topic was emotional, it was just simple
Yeah.
factual matter, but I was sort of used to become emotional. So with this practice, I
Hmm.
saw that stability in my
Yeah.
emotions. This was one.
Right.
And then also, I absolutely agreed that, everything is in your hands to change your life, to bring positivity in your life, how you think, how you feel, how you react.
Hmm.
It's very, most of the time we react to things in, uh, negatively. Somebody says something, you immediately want to
You take it
react.
personally. You take everything personally.
Personally, or
Yes.
feel you have to say something or you have to react, which I understood that no, uh,
We
let
have
the
to
other.
choose our battles.
Yeah. So that's how that practice that became part of my me.
Hmm.
That's how. Then also the fact that what you think, what your thoughts are,
Hmm.
uh, what you think universe will give you. This is what were
Yes.
there in your lessons, and I did see that. Small things. You said something like a little example.
Hmm.
I was in Gurgaon with my daughter, and there my husband broke his arm. This was
Shoulder.
after
Yeah.
my surgery. This came,
Hmm. Hmm.
and the day in that morning we had just spoken that okay, in next week we'll go back to Jaipur. But as usual, that children are, my daughter said, "Don't go now. No, don't go now. Don't. Keep it for later time." Anyway, that was okay. I said, "No, we have to go. We'll come back." And that very day, he went and broke his shoulder.
Shoulder.
And I said,
Yeah.
"Look, when you said this,
Hmm. Don't go.
the program, we decided we are going next week, and you said, no, you don't go." And
And
we
this
had to,
you attracted us. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
attracted that.
Yeah.
So I keep telling everyone now that don't even say anything negative.
Wrong.
And if it is
Yes.
something that we have planned, let it be. I mean, it, we have planned something after a lot of thought.
Hmm.
Don't uh, contradict it.
Saying
So
contradicted, you are just canceling that manifestation if you talk negative about it. So yes,
yeah,
definitely that is very, very much prevalent in our practice that whatever you say actually happens. You're sending that vibrations to the universe. So
mm,
so that's really good that you saw these changes, and being an educationist for being teaching everyone, and being a principal, still you are being a student for your life. So you have been associated with me since like 1.5 years almost now, since I think October 2022, and we are in 24. And I relaunched or rebooted my program with my new academy, Life Canvas Academy, and you were the first one to enroll. So now the new program, we are doing similar pattern, but new things I'm introducing. And uh, how much, I mean, you really follow whatever is being taught very religiously, and you have manifested so many things. So let's talk about your manifestation, because you were the first one to acknowledge that this is what this technique, I manifested this. And so let's talk about how you manifested so many things within 2 months of our relaunch of this program.
in these 2 months, of course, one or two I've seen, but I'll tell you in that last 1 year, see,
Yeah.
for me, what I want from universe at this age is mostly we're thinking about our children, their
Yeah.
well-being, their safety, their health, and so most of the time, I mean, it's not that. And if I was younger, I would have thought of having a career. I would have asked for something
Hmm.
else, more for myself. But now it's mostly health for myself, my
Yes.
family, well-being of the children, their safety, their happiness.
And the
These are the.
grandchildren.
I'm mostly praying for my children, their well-being, and things like that.
Yeah.
So in the last years also, if I tell you what I prayed for, you will not think, oh, how stupid.
No, no, nothing is stupid.
these
Tell us,
small,
please.
these small things that we keep struggling with. So last
Yeah.
year, of course, I saw many times like simple thing. I think I mentioned also that once we needed to enhance the insurance, health insurance,
Yeah.
but at age
Hmm.
we are not allowed. I know this, they don't allow you to add,
Yeah.
uh,
Yes. Huh.
take a bigger plan. But then I started searching on Policy Bazaar, and I got a
Huh.
call from one of the insurance companies, and he said, "Yes, you there are these plans for people who are above 70 and above 80 also. Otherwise,
Hmm.
they don't allow."
Yes.
It was a new thing that probably had begun. They've introduced and said that that's a top up plan. So we got it. So I had chanted for it.
Manifested that. Yeah. Yeah.
I
And
manifested
how,
that.
tell us about that 55 into 5 technique and how you used it and manifested a lot of other small things like your grandchild admission and all those things also. You were
Okay.
manifesting for the your grandson's accommodation, hostel facility.
Okay, last year he was here, and just before his new session was beginning, he decided to take a separate accommodation with another friend of his.
Hmm.
Now he from here he had booked it, probably paid also what the advance and all, but he was to reach there later, not
Hmm.
on the very beginning from the first of the month. So they cancelled it for him, and they said because you are not coming on the first of the month, he was to reach there in the third week of the
Huh.
month,
Hmm.
so you cannot get it. And then so he had to stay in the hostel. Now the hostel said, once you've come here, we will not let you go.
Hmm.
Don't leave, you have to complete that term or whatever here. So
Hmm.
he got very disturbed. He said, I don't want to live in the hostel. I want my that accommodation.
Huh.
They were refusing. But it was strange. Why should they? When you see
Huh.
he has getting paid his advance, but they said, no, you have to come here. Then I again, of course, uh,
You did your manifestation.
chanted, and I told him, oh, don't worry, you will get it.
Hmm.
Be positive, you will get it. And he got it. So very
Wow.
small things, it's okay. So
It's your
now
belief, basically. Yeah.
recently, when we started this program again,
Huh. Reboots, yes.
you have given some different techniques, additional
Hmm.
techniques from what we were learning or we were
Earlier.
practicing earlier. This was about writing down.
Hmm.
Said you write your intention 55 into 5 times,
Hmm.
and with a little bit of meditation and hope and open prayer. The first thing that first intention that I wrote was about the difficulty I was having with my TV. Now it's
Yeah.
a
Technical thing.
very it's a absolutely technology based TV,
Hmm.
and I we not so good at technology, but it's all do it yourself. Nobody comes to help you. There's no service provider. And each time, I don't know why the remote, everything worked with the remote, and the remote stopped working. And then I, of course, contacted that company, and everything is online. They demonstrate to you online, and they said you have to do it yourself. And without the remote, you can't even go to the settings. They
Hmm.
said go to the settings. I said, how do I go to? I can't even open it without the. So I wrote this that the remote needed to be paired with the TV. There's
Hmm.
a need to pair it, which I was not able to do. Then I wrote that I have something. I have enabled
I'm able to repair the remote.
to pair the remote with the TV. 5 days and I forgot about it. I didn't do anything for another 3, 4 days. 7 days I didn't even try. I wrote this intention for 5 days, 55 times, and seventh or eighth day I tried, and it worked.
It worked. Amazing, amazing. So such small things you can, it's a powerful thing. It's just a mind shift, basically. You can do everything. The power is in your mind. Everything is on in your mind. So, and you can take charge of your mind and do anything. And anything you want to say to the viewers about the program, and how do you find me as a mentor? Would you
Yeah.
recommend this program?
Yeah, this well, as I said that it does keep you, anchored, centered. So
Hmm.
even in between when we leave it, once I've completed the
Yeah.
sessions, continue to practice. But this, your, kind of keeping in touch with
Ongoing,
us
yes.
on a daily basis or alternate days, I think that is required to keep you energized
Hmm.
and keep you. I mean, it is important that, and as you said also, that it's a community. You get
Yeah.
a lot of energy from each other, so it helps you to keep
Yeah.
going on.
So this
It's quite.
community, lifetime community concept is what keeps all the people together. And we meet on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And in spite of the fact that you have been part of my sessions for 1.5 years, you've done it all, and but still you keep coming back. And I'm sure you find something new every time to
Yes, every
practice.
time
And
it's kind of just there are new ideas, new
hmm,
concepts, new techniques.
hmm,
So we are sort of imbibing those new concepts,
yeah.
and I suppose there is always renewal of everything. So this is
Yes.
like
And
renewal.
let's talk about the art sessions. Do you do what we do, like mindfulness? These are the tools for mindfulness. So are you equally involved with the mandala art and Zentangle, and how does it keep you?
Your sessions, I do it all, but not. I don't even have the equipment with me. I keep
Huh.
thinking I should go and buy, but so not on regular basis. But I'm
Hmm.
sure
In the sessions, but do you come in the
the
session for the
sessions
art?
yeah, and it does
Yeah. Huh.
gives you a lot of focus. That's true.
Hmm.
It helps you to be mindful,
Hmm.
and relaxes you.
Relaxes. Yeah.
So feel good after
Yeah.
that. And
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, thank you so much for your insight about the how you go about these programs, and keep coming to the sessions. You are like one of my oldest student, and would love to have you all the time. So thank you
uh,
so much for everything, and
thank you,
welcome.
Nandita, for introducing me to this program, to law of attraction, and it's very nice to be connected to you, to be connected to many others in the community, and I feel energized every time. And you're really doing good. I mean, you're doing well. You very motivating, and uh, feels good to be in connection, to connect with you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All the very best for all your manifestations.
Okay, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you. Thank you.